Hello friends, in this lecture we shall discuss product development process being part of retail banking. Product development process. First of all, what is meant by a product? Friends, a bank product means any offer, anything to the customer which has capacity to attract the customer, to induce him to use that product, and to satisfy his requirement. So bank product is any service, any offer, any item which is made to the customer and it has capacity of attracting him, inducing him to use, making him to use, and then satisfy his requirement. Product life cycle. Friends, product life cycle has different stages. Let us see this graph. So there are 4 stages after product development. Once the product development takes place, we will see the process, how it takes place. So after product development, the first stage is introduction. So it is this stage. Second stage is growth. Third stage is maturity. And fourth stage is decline. So there are 4 stages: introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. And these stages are after product development. The life cycle stages, these are different for different products, and there are different time period also for this. Let us see what are the features of product life cycle stages. So first stage, as we have seen, is introduction. At introduction stage, the sales are low and revenue is not adequate to cover the cost. So revenue is not adequate. As a result, either there is no profit or profit is very less. So in the introduction stage of a product, the sales level is very low. This is sales curve and this is profit curve. So there is loss. Below this line, it is negative, that is loss. So revenue being low, being not adequate to cover the cost, either there is no profit, there is loss, or if at all profit is there, it is very low. Now, second stage is growth stage. In growth stage, the sales volume pickup, as we see here, it picks up. And product has already broken even. If there is loss, then product breaks even. And if there is profit, then profit increases. Here, the consumer awareness is higher and that leads to sales growth. So after introduction, the business organizations, the banks, they make effort to create consumer awareness. As a result, there is a huge sales growth. At the third stage, that is maturity. So this is the maturity stage. The sales level peaks. So the sales level goes up at the highest level. Maximization of sales because of customer base. So there is a large customer base for the product. Hence there is maximization of sales because of this wide customer base. And banks keep on making effort to keep the product at this stage for a long period because it is the most profitable. Here the sales turnover is maximized. Hence banks always make an effort that the product life cycle at this stage is the longest. And last stage is decline or saturation. In decline, because of competition, because of better product from customer, the sales starts coming down. And as a result, the profits also start coming down. Because of this competition, because of better products offered by other banks, this product becomes less attractive. As a result, either the sales decline or sales stagnate. And profits also decline or stagnate. So these were the features of different stages of product life cycle. Now, reasons for short product life or obsolescence. So in certain cases, the product life cycle period at one particular stage or overall product life cycle may be short. What are the reasons for that? Or what are the reasons for obsolescence? The first reason could be wrong approach adopted by the bank for marketing and for consumer perception. So at the time of development of the product, proper research is not made, consumer perception is misunderstood. So there may be wrong approach towards marketing research and consumer perception. As a result, the product fails immediately after the introduction stage. Second, immediate spurt in sales due to short period. In certain cases, the sales gets spurted in a short period. Since there is a spurt in sales in a short period, it is possible that the overall product life cycle may be very short. Third, introduction of new products with better features and leading to obsolescence. So it is possible that other organizations have introduced a new product and that new product has better features, and this will lead to the previous product becoming obsolescence. What are the factors for product life cycle? Product life cycle depends upon certain factors. One factor relating to core products. So there can be two types of products. One is core products, another are augmented products. So core products. Products in line with the core activity are called core products. So banks are in the business of deposit, attracting deposit and making investment in loans and investment. So those products which are basic products relating to their activity, either to their deposit attracting activity or to their lending activity. So those are core products. Saving bank account, current accounts, fixed deposits, cash credit loans, overdraft loans, retail loans, they are primarily core products for the banks. And with core products, the banks cater to all the customers. So these products are required by most of the banks. On the other hand, we have augmented products. Augmented products are those products which are developed by combining more than one core product. So when these core products are combined together, in that case, they add more value to the product. So they are called augmented products. So there will be some value addition in these products. For example, when debit card is added to saving bank account, it becomes augmented product. So some feature has been added. Similarly, when sweep facility is provided in current account, then idle balance in the current account becomes an interest earning balance. So such products are called augmented products. Well friends, we shall continue with this in the next part of the lecture also. Thank you.